keep getting asked by my subscribers if they come to Naga, is there any kind of expat community here? Well, yes, there is. And I found two places, but this is the one I'm going to show you today, and it's called the V2 Bar. Now it's about 5 minutes outside of Naga in San Felipe, yeah, and it's basically run by
just correct you, it's part of Naga, not outside.
well, yeah, it's part of Naga, but it's part.
Okay,
All right. Keep your knickers on. Yeah, and it's run by an English guy called Adrian, and he's a really nice guy, and you'll get a very warm welcome when you come in. Now, he's had two lots of signs up, but in 2013 the main sign got blown down. Then he put one up again, just yeah, that's right, baby. And then by the time the next typhoon come, his second sign was knocked down, so he's only got V2. So if you're not careful, you can really fly by it, as I did. So this is it over here. So we're going to have a word with Adrian because I think he's free. So we're going to have a word with him now and have a little talk. So see you in a mo. Right, now before we get started, I have to apologise to Adrian because this is the second time I've been to his bar, and the first time I came I asked for a drink and I walked out without paying for it. So I didn't make a very good first impression. So before we start, Adrian, I would like to pay you for that beer and ask you to give me another one.
Oh, okay then. You want me to make sure this is real?
Right. So as you saw when I arrived here, we're at the V2 Bar, and this is the landlord, Adrian, and this is two of his
regular customers.
Regular customers, yeah, very regular customers. And you may recognise this guy. This is Kevin, and I did a video of Kevin and his friend in the SM. And you come about every 6 months, don't you, Kevin? Something like that.
Yeah, we come once a year and stay about 3 months.
3 months, yeah. Well, nearly got it right. I was halfway there, wasn't I?
Close.
And this is Peter, Pete, and he's from Australia. And how long you been here, Peter?
6 years.
6 years, and you're married to a lovely lady.
Yeah.
And you've been with her for 7 years.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I've actually been talking to them, and we've been having a good chat. But it started to get into politics, so we decided to not go there. So there's a lot of expats come here now. I keep getting asked, is there an expat community in Naga?
There's quite a few expats here. There's quite a lot of expats here. There's a lot that don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to them, obviously.
Well, they can drink soda, can't they?
But there's some that are just unfriendly, to say the least.
Right,
Well,
okay.
they're not to say the least, they're just hard to get in conversation with.
Right, okay.
And, but we have quite a few. We have different nationalities.
Right, so I mean, you've been talking about the kind of expats you get in here, which is a variety from different countries, this, that and the other.
Oh yes, we got quite a few Americans. Actually, there's more Americans come here than anybody else.
Yeah.
And then we've got Brits, a couple of Germans, Aussie over here, here every day, part of the furniture.
Well, it's
great. I wish there was more Aussies. They're great drinkers.
It's mainly, excuse me, Americans that are here anyway that I've noticed, and everybody gets called American even when they're not American. It's, hey Joe, you know.
My name's Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Hey,
they
Joe.
all call me Joe, so I just say, when they ask my name, I just say it's Joe.
Right.
Yes, I think to be truthful here, especially in Naga, it's mainly Americans and then Brits.
Yeah.
And maybe 50-50 of the Americans and the Brits, and then we're left with the rest. But there's
Bullshit and bad manners that I've told you for years.
you have to edit that bit.
It's all right. I'll be looking at it. Oh, I've got to take that. God, there is nothing left. So, joking aside, when is this bar pretty busy, or is it busy on a regular basis? What's your quiet days?
Well,
day?
today is the quiet day. I mean, it's a Monday, and Mondays is always a quiet day. Anywhere in the world, I think Mondays is a quiet day.
Yeah.
So we only got 2 of my regulars in today. We had a few earlier, but you just come a bit late,
Yeah.
you know. And most days there's at least 10 to 12 guys here every day,
Yeah.
you know. Most of them are Americans and Brits.
Americans and Brits.
Yeah.
Right.
And, you know, a few others, but mostly Americans and Brits. And Pete, of course, he's here every day.
So, talking to Pete, what's your experience of this bar, Pete, and the people that come in it?
Mate, the big thing about this bar is that unless you have this bar, being an expat in the Philippines, you don't have the conversation. Bars like this, when Adrian just said 12 different people in here, there could be 7 different nationalities.
Mm-hmm.
You got German, Switzerland, Americans, of course, but
Pommies. Don't forget us
we
Pommies.
call them pommies. And the conversation, and especially now, because we have the Trump era starting, well, me and our old mates here, the Americans, we debate that issue. We talk about it. We have Canadians, New Zealanders were in here the other day.
Yeah, that's right. Your neighbour.
You know, I mean, I say to my wife, seriously, without having a bar to go to and having a good yarn in English, I would be totally buggered.
That's it, though. I mean, it's not just about the drinking. It's about meeting different people from different parts of the world. You know, getting yourself out the house.
Conversation.
Yeah. I mean,
White man.
Conversation, because, you know, we are all living in a world of technology. You're showing it here now. But, mate, you need to be able to converse in your own language. And Be Cold doesn't do it for me.
yeah, I find that interesting what you've just said, because I've spent the last 3 months with no internet, so I've had to watch TV in Tagalog and Bicol and all the rest
you
of
learned
it.
any?
not really, not really. So it's been good in a way, because I've spent a lot of time out of the house, because I can't sit there just watching TV, etc.
Which is a good thing, because
Yeah.
I think a lot of foreigners actually are imprisoned in their house with the internet
Yeah,
because they have nowhere to go.
I was in the subdivision I was on. I'll admit it. You know,
there's nobody to talk to. There's
Yeah.
nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And this is why I opened a bar. So
But at least
everybody-
we could hear English, because I can use the internet. I can watch everything I used to watch back in the UK, whatever. So, you know, it wasn't too bad. But once my arm was cut off with the internet, it was quite frustrating.
Yeah, because you don't realise you're in a foreign land, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
And especially if you've got no circle of friends of foreigners. Foreigner here.
Foreigner
You need
here.
a hot foreigner here.
People with similar
Just the
backgrounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
similar.
amazing how similar this bloke is to me. Amazing. Really?
It is.
Bloody amazing.
Well,
On the other side of the
and I'll-
world. I
and
mean,
I'll
come
get
on.
into that.
I'm actually not surprised at that, because I thought you were brothers.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's the younger one, or has he got more hair?
It is amazing.
No, seriously. Yeah.
Like Stevie Mercer. When Stevie Mercer, you know, like, and we're on Facebook together as well, which is bloody unreal, you know, the stuff that's put up there, and it's bloody unreal.
So, I guess, Pete, you get a few characters coming here then.
I'm probably
Besides us,
Besides you, yeah.
I'm probably the biggest character.
Yeah.
You know, John, after you went, John was still here. He was saying he just loves you. He says you'd be great to pick up and take him to Canada and just sit him in a bar. He said people just come in the bar just to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just have a few beers.
Just
and
to
that.
see you, the way
Yeah,
that
but
you are.
we're arguing the Trump. We're arguing the Trump thing right now. You know, like, but I research it because bloody hell, the American people and the Australian people are we've been together through every shit, and accordingly the pommies.
That's
This
us
is-
English folks, by the way, the bodies.
Yeah. So is there anything, Pete, you'd change about this bar?
No, I love the rustic bloody look of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that roof went off in a typhoon 5 years ago,
This roof here, yeah.
Yep.
and we all chucked in, and the bar all chucked in to put it back on.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's
Yeah, and this went, that roof
Yeah.
and this side all went at the same time.
But did the 500 pesos go very far? That was a joke. That was we all
that's a
threw
little
it.
bit more than
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
500.
I was just joking. Yeah. So what about brightening the bar up with a few pretty girls and no?
That's
No good, is it?
No. I mean, I could do that, but that's just like every other bar here in the Philippines. They all offer girls.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's not a good idea.
And to be truthful, as the guys who come down here, they're all married. Not a good idea because the wives would be not too happy.
And
Yeah.
we're all happily married to
Yes.
Filipinos.
Yes, we're all happy married.
How long have you been married to a Filipino, mate?
Wow. It's a
35
few
years.
years.
35
Yeah,
years.
it's a few years. I was talking to this guy last year, and pretty amazed, pretty impressed, you know. And that's what I love about, you know, these sort of guys that you can talk to and get all this information. And I want to know everything. I want to know when you came here, why you came here, you know. What's your future intentions with the bar then, Adrian? I mean, have you got plans or?
Yes, actually, I do. Actually, you come just at the right time because I am actually trying to get more foreigners involved in the bar. Because we just had a major typhoon come through here just last month on
Yeah.
Christmas Day. And done a lot of damage. So I've got a lot of rebuilding to do, but hopefully the summer is coming up within the next month and a half. Hopefully that'll all be repaired and we'll be having some outside seating, barbecues, and just generally we're just generally rebuilding and tidying up, which seems to be doing every couple of years. We get a major typhoon come through now.
Yeah.
And we're doing. I'm pushing more to have expats in because I've noticed over the last few years we get more expats in, and it's a different. They're a different customer base. There's lots of bars for Filipinos. There's not many bars here in Naga. Actually, this is the only bar here in Naga. No, I'm good. It's the only bar here in Naga that actually has an expat owner and is more expat friendly. You can't go to a bar. The guys come here because if there's only one customer, they can talk to me.
Well, that's what I found great when I first come to the bar. Everybody come to say hello. Everybody shook my hand. Got a real warm welcome, and that's what you need in a bar like this.
Yeah.
But it's really great that I found this bar, and like you said, there's an expat owns it, and there's loads of expats come in, and we just want a few more friendly faces, don't we?
Exactly.
Apart from you miserable
Get on
guys.
this.
Yeah.
Give
You
me
just
a
come
go.
at the wrong. You just come on the wrong day. Don't come
Well,
on
I'm
Monday
only
and Tuesday.
joking. I'm just trying to. Yeah. No, you're great. I mean, Kevin's great. I met him, like I say, last year in SM. We had a great talk. Put it on video, and we got some good comments from that video. So there you have it. V2 Bar. It's still in Naga, but it's like
It's San Felipe.
Yeah.
San Felipe. It's 2 kilometers from Centro.
it's
San
basically
Felipe.
6 minutes. It's not.
Yeah, that's
driving,
Not far,
yeah.
it's not far away.
Yeah.
It's easy if you're coming here as a tourist. You just get on Centro to the Jeep, and the Trices. They all know me here. I've been here for 6 years, they all know me, and you just say B2 bar, and they drop you off. No, not a problem.
That's it. So if you want to make lots of friends and have a good quiet drink, cool beer.
Oh,
This
the
is-
beer's always cold. The beer is always cold, and for us expats, I'll tell you now, there's no ice in the beer.
Yeah. So this is the place to come. So for now, and until you come and meet Adrian and Pete and Kevin
And the rest of the guys.
and the
who's
rest of the
not here.
guys who are not
Cheers,
here at the minute,
Cheers.
cheers.
Here's to you.
Here's to you.
Oh, and bye from my beautiful wife for now. How's the baby?
It's okay.
It's coming along? Good. So, from all the guys and myself, bye for now. See you on the next video.